Now we can actually derive the quadratic formula using the completed square method. So we start with the equation ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, and we can divide through by a because a is not equal to 0. If it was, we wouldn't have a quadratic equation. Therefore x squared plus b over a times x plus c over a equals 0. Now recall that when we complete the square, we take the coefficient of x, which in this case is b over a, and we halve it. Well, half of b over a is b over 2a. And then we evaluate x plus b over 2a all squared, and then we subtract what we would get if we squared the term b over 2a. In other words, we subtract b squared over 4a squared, and then we add back in c over a, and this is equal to 0. If we move terms to the right hand side, then x plus b over 2a all squared equals b squared over 4a squared subtract c over a. And then we can use a common denominator, so this reduces to x plus b over 2a all squared equals b squared minus 4ac all over 4a squared. And this should start to look familiar. If we square root each side, then x plus b over 2a equals plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 4a squared. Now the square root of 4a squared is just 2a, and therefore x plus b over 2a equals plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Then if we subtract b over 2a from each side and use a common denominator, then finally x equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a.